Hello, everybody. Okay, I think we're really here this time. I got a little messed up on my banner there a while ago. Okay, let me get over to comments. Okay, and it looks like, okay, I think we're everywhere live. We're on Flourishing Area Live, and we're here in YouTube. So be sure that you comment. I see that Paige is on. Hello, Miss Paige. Good to have you today on Facebook Live. Hey, Diane Cole. And Paige is in Ann Arbor, Michigan. That is awesome. I'm sitting in Maceo, Kentucky tonight. Paige is sitting there in Michigan. There's Miss Diane, and I know Diane is in Florida, back from London. So that is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let me just tell you real fast. We've got a couple of things we're going to do tonight, and we're going to do them quick because I want you to see how fast it is and how quick it is and how little time it takes to take care of your skin and to look good and feel good about yourself and dash right out the door each day. But before we do that, I want to talk about a few other little things. So you're going to see really how fast, because this is only 30 minutes, right? So as we're greeting everyone as they're coming on, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and do a comment here too, because I can see you on the screen. I can see our other ladies over here on my phone. Terry Gabus is here from Tennessee. She's around the Nashville area, Smyrna, I think to be exact. Peggy Cooksey is on from Robards, Kentucky. So we've got, oh my gosh, so many states represented here tonight. And so let me just tell you really fast a few little rules, okay? If you will tag your consultant and say you're on, whether you're doing this now live while we're on live on Monday night at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern, or if you watch it later, if you don't tell us that you're watching, hey, Christy. Christy's from Romeoville, Illinois. She's on. If you don't tell us you're on, you are missing a chance for $300 cash. Now, guys, somebody has to win that cash every month. But if you don't tell your consultant you're on, if you don't tag her and say hashtag replay, Christy Withers is my consultant, or whoever your consultant is, hashtag replay, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so. If you're on live right now and you don't say, just like Paige did, hey, Paige, she's on there. She's at Ann Arbor, Michigan. Cindy Hudson is my consultant. If you don't do that, your consultant cannot ask you what you thought about what we talked about, and she can't put you into that cash drawing. Oh my gosh, that's so silly. So don't be a ghost. Don't get on incognito and look at all the amazing things, which we hope that you look at all the amazing things and you like all the amazing things. But if you don't tell us you're on, we can't put you into our cash drawing. Okay. So it's silly to be here and get all these amazing ideas and not say to your consultant, I'm on here, and tag her so she knows you're on, because then you get to put your name into that cash drawing also. Okay. Okay. Good deal. Is it a deal? Is it a deal, everybody? Okay. Very good. I'm sure it is. So let us know whenever you watch. Secondly, I want to tell you about why I'm here. I'm Cindy Hudson. I currently live in Maceo, Kentucky. I started my Mary Kay career in Dallas, Texas. Well, actually, I was in Flower Mound, Texas. That's where I started my Mary Kay career, Flower Mound, Texas. Happened to be that Diane Cole also lived in Flower Mound, Texas. But now Diane Cole's in Destin, Florida, and I'm in Maceo, Kentucky. So God knew where we were going to go, and God knew what I needed, and God knew that He wanted us in each other's lives for the rest of our lives. So this little thing called Mary Kay was what Diane was doing, and she shared that she had a goal, and I wanted to help her. That's how simple it was. I wanted to help her with her goal. Almost 30 years ago. Almost 30 years ago. And I told this a little bit last week, so I'm not going to go way into detail about it. But what I want you to know is that if you think you love Mary Kay products, then you need to ask your consultant to let her director do a customer experience call with you and her, or watch a video and then do an experience call, or any of the avenues that we have, and let us just tell you a few things, and let us ask you a few questions, and let you just see what you think after that's all over. Okay? Because that's called an informed decision. And that's exactly what I wanted to help Diane. And I want you guys to know that your consultants all need you to do that for them. Just like Diane needed me 30 years ago, we all need you to do that again for us because we always have challenges and goals we give ourselves. And she has that goal to share this opportunity. And so we all need you. So when you make an informed decision, then all is well. And whether you want to be a happy customer or you start thinking, I love the product. And like me, you start thinking, I'd like some me time with some girlfriends, and doing Mary Kay would be the perfect thing. And then 30 years later, after 8 free cars that my unit has helped me earn, and boys all grown up, and now my grandkids being the same age that my boys were, here I still am. And so a lot of the ladies on here that are consultants, they've all been here a while. A lot of them have been here a while. You need to know why. Why are we still here? Let us tell you some more about it, okay? All right. Okay. Who else is on? Terry Dillinger is on from Pennsylvania. Again, like Paige is in Michigan. Kathy is in Kentucky. Don Bradley's in New Jersey. Diane is in Florida. Let's see. Kentucky, Tennessee. We had Illinois. Look at all that. We get to be a family together on here. We get to be family on here. So we're glad you're on. Now, what I'm going to do product wise is I'm going to show you some quick skincare and a dash out the door look. All right. So it is 6:08. So what I'm going to start with is some good skincare. I took my makeup off just right before this because it's morning. I'm pretending it's morning because I'm going to do a dash out the door look. So I'm going to do a little quick morning routine. I have somewhere to be pretty quick. So we're going to say it's morning and I got to be somewhere fast. So I am using mostly the repair line of Mary Kay, our Mary Kay Time Wise Repair, which not only fights the signs of aging, but repairs past signs of aging. I'm going to use the foaming cleanser and I'm going to put about that much on my finger. Can y'all see? Okay. And I'm going to exfoliate just a little bit. So this is not part of just the repair set. This is a little exfoliator, and I'm going to use microdermabrasion because it's a really quick exfoliator. It adds some aluminum oxide crystals, about that much, onto the skin, and it's going to feel a lot like sandpaper. And this kind of fools your skin and your body into thinking that it needs to make some fresh new skin because it's going to feel that roughness of the aluminum oxide crystals, which are shaped like little diamonds. Let me wet my face. You always want to wet your face before you start putting on your skincare. So I'm going to dampen it. And then those little diamond shaped crystals of aluminum oxide are going to go down and help clean out my pores. It's going to take off any dead skin. It's going to take off any dirt, oil that has got in there maybe and tried to clog that pore. We're going to work it out right now with the foaming cleanser and the aluminum oxide crystals. Now, I didn't put anything to hold my hair back because I'm going to do a dash out the door look, and I didn't want my hair to look silly. So if I was dashing out the door one morning, this is probably how I would do it. So I've got the foaming cleanser, which has the ingredients of our repair line. Plant stem cells are in there, peptides, all the things that help fight the aging, also work on bringing your skin back to producing its collagen and bringing it back to life, reminding it what it should be doing. The plant stem cells in there, again, plant derivative that will help your skin get back into shape and health. And then the aluminum oxide crystals from the microdermabrasion is taking off that surface dead skin, cleaning out the pores of any of that oily residue and dead skin mixed together to clog a pore. We don't want that happening. Okay. Now, not something you do every day. That's something that you could do at least once a week, a couple of times a week. Okay. It's a great product to use in the shower because you can get all the crystals, all the little scrubbies off. But I think I did a pretty good job. Okay. So now I'm all buffed up. Now I'm going to use the second step of the microdermabrasion, which is our pore minimizer. It has amazing antioxidants that calm the skin. It'll calm it back down. So it being roughed up by the aluminum oxide crystals, this will calm it. It puts great antioxidants and vitamins into that nice, fresh skin. that is coming to the surface because your body said, hey, something's happening up there. We need to protect our face and put new skin up there. And we're saying, yeah, that's exactly what you need to do. Then I'm going to go to the repair line. I'm going to put on some Spanx for the face, which is a couple of little pumps of our Spanx for the face is what we call this. This is our advanced lifting serum, which is the second step of the repair set. It just firms, lifts. Let me put just a smidgy more. Oh, I think I'm almost empty. Great reason to be a consultant. I can get another one off my shelf. Okay, putting that on, getting that ready. And then I'm going to put a little bit of our booster. This is our Clinical Solutions line. This is our hydrating booster. Again, these are very fast little steps because this is just an HA. It is hyaluronic acid. So it is going to, again, protect that surface of the skin and keep holding in all of the moisture that we're adding back into our skin, right? We want to come up, put on that booster. Okay. And then I'm also just going to put a little of our dynamic wrinkle reducer right here on these forehead lines, a couple little dots right there. We're just going to blend it. Doesn't take long. Go into the crow's feet area up here between the parenting lines. Anything extra, it's going to go right down here. Okay, this is also in our Clinical Solutions line. So you'll ask your consultant about that. And then I'm going to put a little eye cream from the repair line. Put that on. Let me kind of tap it a little bit with my finger. So this is our eye treatment. And then I'm going to take this metal ball, which is aluminum. It is called ZMAC. It is zinc, magnesium, aluminum, and copper. It helps calm down puffiness, reduce swelling. Feels so good. Okay, that's where we're going with that. Now, skincare done. It is 6:13. That took 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to put a look on, though, because I'm about to go dash out and do some amazing, I don't know, go to the grocery store, probably go to the post office. Maybe I need to run and be a grandma today for Grandparents' Day at the school. Maybe I did that today. Maybe you need to go. Maybe a friend needed you to run them somewhere. And so you're going to go with them, run them to the store, go to the coffee shop with them, whatever they might be needing. You need a quick little look. Okay. Now it is 6:14, so I'm going to put on a quick look. You might notice that I did not put on moisturizer because I'm going to use our CC cream this morning, pretending it's this morning. And so that will be my tinted moisturizer. First thing, though, I'm going to do, even if I'm dashing out the door, I want everything to stay put, and I want to give myself a smooth surface. So I'm going to use our foundation primer. If anybody wants to put prices in too, I didn't even think to ask you that. So I am going to, if you want to put those in, this is the foundation primer. It is a silicone-based product. Kind of rub it between your fingers, and then you're just going to feather it out. It's going to give you kind of an airbrush look. It'll fill in any little imperfections. Guys can use foundation primer too. No matter if they're putting foundation on, you can use foundation primer just to give you that nice smooth look. It has SPF 15 in it, and it will kind of protect your face from all the stuff in the air, from getting down into those pores. And then we're going to use our CC cream. I know foundation primer is $20. I didn't tell you the price of the other things because I didn't even think to have that handy. And then our CC cream is $22. I'm going to squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand like so. And then I'm going to take our foundation brush and I'm going to dip it in there, and I am just going to smooth that all over and just kind of get a nice color to my skin. It smoothes my skin. It's moisturizer, so it's moisturizing. It has SPF 15, so it's protecting from UVA and UVB rays. It also has antioxidants in it, so it's age fighting. Also, all the stuff gives you a glow, evens out your skin tone. Okay, there we go. Put that on. Now, this is a very sheer coverage. And so what I would do if I was dashing out the door is I would take a little of our silky setting powder and I would set my face with the silky setting powder. But before I do that, I want to put on a little cheek color. And I'm going to use one of our limited edition, let me find it in here, one of our limited edition cheek colors. And I'm also, even though I'm dashing out the door, I'm going to use a little under eye corrector because I don't go anywhere without this. Sometimes I just put on under eye corrector over the primer. So I'm going to take a little of the light peach under eye corrector. Can you see? Right about like that. I'm going to dip it, put it on both fingers, and quickly tap it in that area where I have dark circles to kind of bring that up and to neutralize those circles. Again, if anybody wants to put, oh, thank you, Terry. She's throwing prices in there. This is our brand new under eye corrector. And then I'm going to take a little of our limited edition gel cream cheek colors. And this is the Coral. I think it's called Coral Kiss. I just dropped the lid. I cannot believe I did that. Okay. And this is buildable. Smile. And you tap it. And then you just tap it. You can put another layer on if you wanted to, just to give yourself a little more color. I'm going to tap a little more that's on my finger. You smile. You go from the apples of your cheek back, kind of around the corner, so people will look up into your eyes. Okay, I'm going to go up here. There we go. And then I'm going to take my CC cream. Not my CC cream, my silky setting powder. And it's got plant emollient in it. So it's not going to make you look really dry and cakey. The plant emollient gives you a silky, silky set to this powder, but it will put everything in its place so that it won't move and gives me a little bit more color and a little bit more coverage. Okie dokie. That. Voila. Okay, and then I am going to go to my brow. So I am dashing out the door, so I would not do as much to my brows as I normally would, but I am going to take our brow liner brush, and I am going to brush them up and get all the makeup out of them, the CC cream and the powder. And then what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of the brow gel. Yep, Terry's putting those prices in there. Okay, and I'm going to take a little of the brow gel, and I'm just going to lightly brush over it. This one is just called Blonde. So I do still have some brows, but they're spotty, right? They're a little holy. They don't look real manicured. So I'm going to get a little manicure to them. See, just a little extra color. Again, I would do more if this was something big I was doing, but it's not. It's a dash out the door look. So I can get about my day, whatever that might be. Okay. But again, I would do something to my brows before I went out. Again, it frames the eye. It looks like it makes you look done almost just right there. Okay. Then I am going to take, let me put this stuff out so I know I've used it already. I am going to take a little of our liquid eyeshadow in Pink Starlight, I believe is what this one is called. And I'm going to put that on my lid. It's going to kind of act like a primer and give it a little shimmer. Now these are about to be discontinued. So if you're a liquid eyeshadow girl, get with your consultant and tell her you need a few till we find out what the new product is, because we know they'll be bringing out something bigger and better. Okay, so we tap that on. It's a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of color, but also acts as a little bit of primer. And then I'm going to take my brushes, and I'm going to go into our new limited edition eyeshadow in Outer Glow, I believe is what this one's called. The other one is called Inner Fire. You can ask your consultant about this amazing palette. Both of them are amazing. I'm going to take a little of the two lightest ones and I'm going to mix them together. And I'm going to tap them right on top of that liquid and go up just a little higher. All right. Right like that. little shimmer, just a little something, something. Then I'm going to go into this one that is called, oh, I'm losing everything. Well, I'm not. I'm just going to go to the highlighter because I dropped my mid-tone brush. So I'm going to go right here into the Fierce Purple and the Pink Inferno, and I'm going to mix those together, and I'm just going to corner it right here. Since I'm not using a mid-tone, I will be pulling that across just a little bit more than I normally would. But again, this is just a quick look. Doesn't have to be dramatic. But you see what the difference I put in two colors? You see the depth there that it gives your eye. So that's kind of why I like to go ahead and go with at least two colors, if not three. And then use the blending brush for that highlight color. Put that on, voila. And then lastly, sometimes it's just as fast to use the eyeliner, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take this Fierce Purple, and I'm going to take the eyeliner side of this brush, the brow brush, and I'm just going to briefly line it just a little bit, just to give the lashes a little bit thicker look. That's what the liner helps do. It helps your lashes look a little thicker. Sometimes I can just do it a little quicker using the eyeshadow. And it's here. There you go. Do the other side, and then I'm going to throw on. Now, normally I use two mascaras. I use the Lash Intensity mascara, and I use the Panorama mascara. But what I'm going to do tonight, which I'm pretending it's morning, is I just want to dash out the door. So I'm going to need to go quicker. Let me see if I can get, for some reason I'm not being able to get this color to come out. My brush to dip quite as dark as the other side. But there we go. That worked. Okay. That would be my eyeliner on. And I'm just going to use Lash Intensity. So I wanted to have a little bit of a thickness to the lash. So instead of doing the different levels of the Panorama and the Lash Intensity, I'm just going to pop on a little Lash Intensity. And probably want to use my mirror instead of the camera. I'm going to put on a quick coat. Now, normally our makeup artist would tell us that we want at least 3 to 4 coats of mascara. And man, guys, it makes a difference. If you think that is over the top, I'm telling you, it's not. And it will make your lashes look vavoom marvelous. And usually what I do is a couple of coats of this Lash Intensity and a couple of coats of Panorama. And it will really make them pop. But today I'm going to go with the thick, the dash out the door, get a little length on there. And then I'm going to always spray with finishing spray. If it was a look worth doing, it's a look worth finishing with our finishing spray. I did the walk, the Alzheimer's walk. Okay, and the only thing I need to do is pop on a little lip gloss, a little lip balm, our limited edition Coral. Again, it's going to be very neutral. Okay. Also buildable. There we go. And you can put a lip liner on with this if you want. Or we have Radiant Pink that gives a little more color. But since I had went with the Coral cheek, I wanted to go with the Coral lip balm. And it is $6.25. That took 12 minutes. So altogether, 6:08 to 6:20, 6:26 was 18 minutes. Is that what it was? 18 minutes? Do we agree? Oh, look, we've got Bria's on now. Bria is on. Okay, there you go. Ready to go. I'm ready to go. I even put primer on, and it was from washing my face to getting ready to dash out the door. It was like 18 minutes, guys, and you feel like $1,000,000. Your skin feels amazing. It looks radiant and shiny. You have your look on, you hooked up, right? And you're ready to go. And so that's how fast it is with a dash out the door look and it's in an amazing skincare. And I even did some supplements. So that's what we got for you tonight. If you want to talk to your consultant, let me see if you got any questions. So Terry was helping me out. The liquid eyeshadow is 16. Our limited edition eye color palettes are 40. They are about to be discontinued on those liquid eyeshadows. So if that's one of the things you like, ask your consultant about those. Our coral cream blush that I put on is 18. Our lip balms, I believe, are also the same price, aren't they? Are they 20? I think the lip balms are 20. And you can look all that up. We've got the new books are out, so we can get you all the prices on that. Our limited edition, our limited edition, our Ultimate Mascara is 18. Our Panorama is 16. Our brushes, those eye brushes, we can get you the prices of those, but you can be ready to go, fluff that hair, put those earrings on and dash out the door. Please ask your consultant for some more information about the business. Again, she does need you. We have challenged them to get some share appointments to tell some more people so they will be informed about what our business is about. And then reach out, ask about our new product line, our limited edition items. But then we also not only have the limited edition, but we do have our amazing skincare and our amazing products that we have all the time that we would love to share more with you about. So thank you for jumping on. Please be sure that you tag your consultant and you put hashtag replay so that we know you watch, because we want to get your name into that cash drawing. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Talk to you soon.